All right, let's try this again. What's up, guys? Chris Ipswich. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Live Vibe 394. It should be 395, but we're back into 394. If you guys weren't here on Monday, we was having some real stuttering issues, and it started to stutter during this intro happening, but I think we're good for now. I have faith that everything's going to work out, baby. How's everyone doing? If you guys are vibing and haven't done so yet, please do me a favor and drop a like on this video. Really quick. Monday, man. Monday was just, we tried it 3 different times. It just kept lagging. It kept lagging. I basically had to do an update on the old laptop. And so far, so good. I think that might have solved it. But we'll see. We will see. What ended up happening is that I tried 2-3 times. It was lagging pretty bad. And then I just went live straight from the phone. And it just went, I couldn't. It wasn't the same. But I did end up going live on my TikTok for like a good 55 minutes. And I saw some old live vibers there. You know, I think Trent was there. And I saw some older people from the vibes on that TikTok stream, and that went pretty damn well, actually. My numbers do a lot better on TikTok than they do here on YouTube, let's just say. But regardless, I am here. I love you guys. I miss you guys. How's everyone doing? Dude, Monday, there was a lot I wanted to talk about, but I guess it just kind of rolls over to today. I'm just hanging out, bro. That's it. There's some topics. These live vibes has just been like I'm thinking of them as like an AA meeting type of shit, bro, right? I'm just going to log in and let's just talk. There's some topics that I want to discuss. But again, of course, chat dictates where we go. Again, if you guys haven't done so yet, do me a favor and drop a like in this live. We are vibing today. I see... What's up, JD? How you doing? What's up, Phoenix? How you doing? Dude, in the comments, I feel like it's been like 2 months since I've seen you guys. Let me know something new. What's new with you guys, bro? What's been vibing? I do have a question of the day, though, man. I do have the question of the day. But Phoenix, we haven't heard from you in a while, brother. How's life, bro? Anything new? What's up, bro? The question of the day that we're going to start off with is, what is something you did not realize was a luxury until you got older? This could literally mean fucking anything, dude. It can mean anything, bro. Excuse. But then we're going to start off with the question of the day. I do want to talk Hogan. I wanted to talk about Hogan on Monday. I heard a story of Joey Swole, the social media content guy, that's a pretty positive dude in the fitness industry, get kind of canceled out. But yeah, dude, I want to talk Epstein. I want to talk tariffs. I want to talk about it all, man. It's been wild, dude. Sort of say yesterday, you know, I was texting Ninja and Logan. I'm like, dude, what the hell was up with this tsunami thing, bro? There was a tsunami warning that went out. Fortunately, nothing really serious happened from this tsunami. Besides Japan, dude. Japan, I believe, got hit with like 13-foot waves. But even in Hawaii, dude, I think yesterday there was an 8.7. They're saying it's like, I see my camera start to lag here. I need a pack of dipski. Initially it was an 8.7. I don't know if they upgraded to an 8.8 earthquake, but they say it's like top 15 ever recorded, right? And Hawaii got the warnings first, and it was like bumper to bumper. It caused some mayhem. But Hawaii, the biggest they saw was like 3-foot waves. They also gave a warning to the West Coast, Oregon, Washington, California. But they didn't see much of anything, maybe a foot and a half worth of shit. But Japan did see like 13-foot waves, and the tsunami it's good. It's good. It was, I think, something like this, especially for like Hawaii, dude. Or for other, you know, it's a good. I don't want to say practice run, so that one, you know what I mean. It's interesting, man. It's interesting. It gets you thinking, dude. It gets you thinking. Seeing the videos, the traffic cams, happening in Hawaii, telling them like, hey, first off, you're on a fucking island, bro. That's the thing about Hawaii. They think it's paradise. Now, I was just talking about this with the coworker. He lived like 4 months in Hawaii. I'm like, yeah, dude. I was talking to, and he said that he enjoyed it, right? I have a younger brother, Andy, who got his master's in Hawaii, Hilo, Hawaii. And he spent a year there. And he was like, yeah, bro, 4 or 5 months, it's all fun and games. But then you realize you're living in a fucking island. It's not you can just drive over a bridge and go somewhere. You're on a fucking island. And I can see that. But, I mean, dude, if a big one were to hit, dude. Japan got hit with a crazy tsunami. What is it, not too long ago, But anyways, how's everyone doing? I missed you guys, man. I miss Phoenix. Truck Dog, what's up, Truck Dog? How you doing, dude? Steven Banks, yo, man, I love your videos and streams. What's up, Steven? How you doing, brother? Welcome to Live Vibe. Oh, shit, we got some music going. Damn, it was the end of the song. Breakfast! Dang it!
Well, that gator dead.
Let me lower that.
Rule number 1 for gator, you gotta respect it. You don't respect the gator, gator not respect you.
All right, I'm getting a little bit of lag when I hit these buttons here, and I'm seeing a little bit of lag. I'm hoping it releases its wiggles. It releases its its wiggles, bro. I don't really talk much because I don't have much good to report right now, but I'm vibing. I appreciate you stopping by, Phoenix. I hope you're good, brother. I hope you're good, man. Just keep on vibing, brother. Hopefully the live vibe will raise some spirits up, dude. Again, guys, we haven't done Live Viber Spotlight. If you guys want to share anything, we're going to do it today. We're just chit-chatting today, bro. We're catching up with old friends, and yeah. Besides Monday, bro, I have been having so much more fun with the live vibe ever since I kind of cut back. Not kind of, I mean, I had to, man. I'm working a job now, and I don't have that luxury to be going live 4 nights a week anymore. But the times that I do go on now, it's just been so much fun, because that stress of needing to formulate and do specific things, it's a vibe, dude. Like last time we were on, not Monday but Wednesday, like we had Green, we had Liz, we had the old, it was cool, man. It was cool, and that's how I like it to be, bro. I don't care if there's just fucking 5 of us, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter as long as we're vibing, having a good time, and we're making people laugh, and just there's a lot of crazy shit happening in the world, and if I can provide some sort of peace or some sort of escape, I am all for it, because that's what you guys provide me, and a way of escape and a way to get out of my freaking head. But yeah, man, yeah. Anyways, JD's responding to the question of the day. Look at this, guys. A pain-free back and knees. That is something I'm gonna say he took for granted, but he realized it's a luxury. It's a luxury. Us old dudes could wake up one morning, sleep wrong, and we're fucked. Obviously, some people have crazy jobs, like I'm sure JD has, but I can understand that. It's something that you didn't realize when you were young. One thing is something that I realized, well, I've always realized, is free time, right? When you're a kid, you went out, and if you want to play baseball, play video games for 8 hours a day, you can. You had that freedom. So a luxury that I didn't realize as a kid was time. Freedom. Time to do nothing. which is what I think a lot of people don't have right now. They don't. We're all working, man. The earthquake was felt. Brother, K9, are you talking about the earthquake that hit in the Pacific Ocean? You felt it in fucking Kentucky? Or are you talking about another another earthquake, bro? What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? Justin, did you feel the earthquake in Colorado, dude? Bro, speaking of Colorado, did you guys see last week's episode? I saw someone on X posted the new South Park episode, and bro, they went in on Trump so bad. It was so good. It was so good. They made fucking fun of Trump so bad, but it was so hilarious. It was hilarious. Whenever I see Justin on, I always think of Colorado, and that's South Park for me. That's South Park for me. It was a great episode, bro. They railed on Trump pretty good. You gotta release the Wiggles. Yes, I think we're so far so good right now. We haven't been lagging at all. The live app is just all them solar flares, bro. Them K9s, bro. Cade Smith, I'm surprised you ain't talking about the new Dexter. When I first started watching your channel, that was your shit. I still love Dexter, bro. I haven't seen the new show. I've seen the Showtime one that came out like 2-3 years ago when he was in Alaska. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But they have a new series, which is obviously Dexter when he was younger. I haven't seen that. And I haven't seen, did his new show start, The New Blood or whatever? I haven't seen it. I don't have Paramount. I think that's on Paramount. I haven't seen that, bro. But I'm a huge Dexter fan, bro. Huge Dexter fan. Yeah, and that's all I did talk about as a kid. I don't watch much TV though, dude. I don't. I just, if I can stream a movie, that's great. Speaking of streaming, dude. Did anyone see the new Happy Gilmore on Netflix? What did you guys' thoughts of it? I'm going to give you my I have some strong opinions on. I watched the new Happy Gilmore like twice, bro. I have it playing in the background. The first go around, I was laughing my ass off, and then it kind of died out. And then I had to reflect on it, and then I had to rewatch it, and then I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. But if you guys don't know, the new Happy Gilmore is on Netflix, bro. There we go, Cody. What's up, Cody? How you doing, man? Good toilet paper. Yes, absolutely. Good paper plates. I'll add to that one. Out to that one. Steven, did you put a question for me, bro? I don't see it. I don't see it, Steven. You said that you love the old streams and stuff. Oh, here we go. Money. I would say money. When you're younger, you think your parents had infinite cash. Absolute. That's a good one. That's a good one. And we would get angry. Mom, could I have this G.I. Joe? Mom, could I get this new Game Boy game? Speaking of Game Boy, bro, I'm going to show off some photos here soon. A couple of cool Lego sets came out. There's a Lego Arcade that came out and a Lego Game Boy that's coming out next month. I'm going to start sharing more Lego. I love Lego so much. I'm going to start sharing some more stuff like that too. I'm not building, of course. I'm not building because it's a little expensive right now, but I want to show you some cool sets that are coming out. But yeah, when you're a kid and you would be angry, right? And you would think like, does my parents not love me? What the fuck? Why aren't they buying? Now that you're older, you realize, especially if you're a parent yourself, there's priorities, there's bills, there's this and that. But we took that for granted, I think. But you just thought money just grew on trees. It's interesting, bro. Like I remember talking about this in the live vibe or to some of you vibers not too long ago. Or I might have mentioned it in a live vibe, but when I was growing up, going out to McDonald's or going out to eat was like a luxury. It was something that you did maybe once a week, you know. It wasn't something that, you know, everyone ate at home around a dinner table as a family, believe it or not, folks, without phones. Now, I think there's more families that probably eat out or order out than they do home cooked meals. I'm sure there's some families that are more like that, or they don't even eat as a family. It's like the kids will have to get something for themselves, or whatever. I don't know how it works. But infinite cash, yeah, for sure, bro. Totally get that. What's up, Ninja? Happy hump day, you beautiful humans. It is Wednesday. It's the hump of the day, dude. It's the middle of the week. The basic stuff, right? Running water, says Ninja. AC? I believe AC. Dude, in California, if you're running your AC, that's chips, dude. Shit's expensive in Cali. But I remember whenever I visit my dad, the AC was like almost not even an option. You know how expensive that is? You know how expensive? Now, it's a luxury. Again, this coworker of mine, his AC broke last week and he needed a new compressor, and he went almost a full week without AC because they had to order the compressor, and it's been like 94 degrees during the day, 80 plus at night, and he's like, dude, I'm not sleeping at all. That's a luxury, bro. That is a luxury. Cody loved it but hated the flashbacks, the constant flashbacks. I get it. The flashbacks didn't get me on that movie. It didn't get me on that movie as much. It was a nostalgia race. Like, that movie could not stand alone, bro. It just can't. I think when it comes to the Happy Gilmore movie, it was more an homage, I think, to the first one than it was. Once it got to the storyline and they were playing those ridiculous Gen Z, for me, I love the game of golf. And when I saw in the commercials or the trailers where the real golfers were in there, first off, I had no idea that the PGA Tour, the Schauffele's, the McIlroys, the you know, fuck, dude. I did not think they were going to play such a big role in the movie, and they were. Justin Thomas was awesome. That was cool. If you're a golf fan, I think you would have enjoyed that more. But the whole, like, Gen Z type of a golf game, and they were using, like, special effects where the ball was curving through, like, propellers, and it just became too goofy at that point. I mean, once you see the fucking kid from The Sixth Sense as, like, the villain, I don't know. I love the arc of Shooter McGavin. I loved it. But that fucking movie was just filled with cameos, bro. It was almost like Adam Sandler got all of his friends and was like, fuck it, bro, let's have fun, dude. Let's just make this movie, and I want all my friends to be in it, and that's what we got. I enjoyed it for what it is. For what it is. There was a lot of flashbacks that Cody did not like. But I like the hidden gems, bro. Like in the original movie, Chubbs, his fake arm, especially, I mean, when did that movie come out? Like late 90s? Was so ridiculously, like, you could tell how fake that hand was because it was like 6 inches past a normal hand. fuck, what was the guy's name from Rocky? He just died, what, last year? So Chubbs had this obviously over. It didn't look good in the original Happy Gilmore. For this Happy Gilmore, bro, they made it twice as long. Like twice. They made it so ridiculously longer and more fake that if you're a big, huge fan of the first one, you see those hidden lines, those hidden laughters, and it was good. I suggest you watch it more than once to see if you can catch those hidden Easter eggs. And it was cool, man. I'm glad. I knew it wasn't gonna be no Happy Gilmore 1. The fucking first 2 minutes, I'm not gonna spoil it, but 2 minutes into the movie, your jaw just drops once you realize what happens in the story. I was like, what the fuck? Did that just really? You're gonna do that? If you know, you know, from the first 2 freaking minutes of that movie. Very simple, K9. Food, right? Yeah, dude, that brings it down to the base, bro. To the base. That's like, yeah. I mean, how many parents are struggling to put food on the table for their kids now? And when you're a kid, you took that for granted. You didn't know. I like this. This question is here to really, you know, it's what we take for granted, and it's kind of humbling in a way, you know. Like maybe we don't have it that bad as what our own brains tells us. We can keep telling ourselves like, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, I'm going through. It's like, listen, man, we're all going through shit. It could be worse. So be grateful for what it is, where you're at this moment, and vibe the fuck on, bros. I thought Happy Gilmore was pretty good. Some parts were a little off, but overall, I'd give it a 7.9. One by review. That's a good point. I would get. I like that. I mean, I think it's a little high. I think almost being an 8. It's good for what it is. I like John Daly. I like Ben Stiller's role in it. I like Shooter McGavin. For me was this shit, and the flashbacks I get, but bro, they played homage, dude. The best thing about it, if you guys don't know and if you guys don't watch golf, I forgot his last name, Will Zalatoris. The guy, if you guys don't know this is awesome. The guy in the movie that plays, do you remember the skinny white kid caddy that Happy was like, you know, messing with and yanking his arms? This kid, the actual golfer that was in the movie, he did good like last year or the year before. Like he was getting his name out there and people were like, oh my god, this guy looks like the caddy from Happy Gilmore. And fuck, what's his name? Adam Sandler tweeted at him like, oh shit, you actually do look like that one character from the original Happy Gilmore. And it became a meme. And to see him in the movie and Happy Gilmore doing that exact same thing to that actual pro golfer that people were saying that looks like him, bro, awesome. And he actually played the character in the second movie. I think, again, if you're all the old Fred Couples, all the old golfers that were in that movie, again, if you're a golf fan, fucking what's his face? Travis Kelce was in it. I think the caddy for this one, I didn't know to the end, but this Bad Bunny guy, I guess he's a singer. I don't know. He played a foreign caddy, and I thought him and Shooter McGavin stole the show. The caddy was fucking hilarious. He kept mentioning breadsticks, and it was funny, man. I can't imagine how funny this movie would be if I were under the influence of some green stuff. I think I'd have been laughing my ass off. But I watched it Saturday night when I got home from work. I'm like, they came out Friday. I'm like, I'm gonna do it Saturday night, bro. Oh, what kind of dumplings, bro? You got some chicken dumplings, bro? The Happy Place was great. The Happy Place was great. I like seeing Rob Schneider in there, too. Yes, sir. Hardly ever usually on Sunday after church to go out to eat. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. I remember when I used to go to church on Sundays when I was a kid with the family. That was kind of the thing that you did. You either go to someone's place and have a lunch or go out to eat. That was a thing. Happy Gilmore was not my faves. I only genuinely laughed twice, and the content flush of actors was overwhelming. 3 out of 10. The constant flush of, there was a lot. It was too much. But again, it is what it is, and yeah, there was a lot going on, and it was very spotty. It's not like it flowed. Like when you have and you want all your friends to be in the movie, it's kind of like a TikTok movie where everything is like 2-minute scenes, and that's how the movie was stitched in like 2-minute scenes, because there were just so many fucking people. A Fogel joke. They had Subway in there. I'm pretty sure Subway still put some money on that, because he had Subway in his old golf clubs and everything. But I don't think they would have put a Fogel joke there, Ninja. No way in hell. Dude, I'm hearing Subway's expensive now, bro. I haven't been to Subway in forever. I heard it's like fucking $15 for a foot long now. Is that true? $15 for a foot long? I don't know. A full set of hair was a, yeah. I'm riding that same boat as you are, bro. Steven, I'm doing the cougar, bro. I'm doing cougar. Alright, folks. This fucking story. Jeez, man. This came out of left field for me, bro. Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania. Ozzy was a bit of a shock just because he did a concert 2 weeks prior, but seeing how he was at the concert, I was like, I think I even said it on the vibe, bro, this dude doesn't have much time left. Hogan came out of left field for me. He was at the Republican convention, fucking just ripping up shirts. And now he's gone. Now, this dude's been, he's had like 10 back surgeries. And I saw some clips. And that dude can barely walk, bro. He can barely walk. I didn't know that he was that bad, dude. I didn't know he was that bad. But he sadly passed. And boy, did that ruffle some feathers. Holy Moses. Bro, I've never heard so much hate come from people. Now this became, when Hogan died, because he was publicly MAGA, people went out of the woodworks and started saying old things that he would say, that he was a racist. I'm like, bro, Hulk Hogan, his best friends were like fucking wrestlers, bro. He's not a racist. Yeah, he might have said some racist shit back in the day or caught on camera or something, but he wasn't a racist guy. This Hulk Hogan, dude. WCW, he did it all. And of course, how the internet does what the internet does, and it got divided. And this is hilarious, bro. Now, I don't know. Hogan, dude, Hogan was a cultural icon. Ozzy Osbourne was a musician, right? The Prince of Darkness, fucking icon in the music industry. But when I see Hulk Hogan, I see him as a pop culture. I don't know if he was more. I think you could say to anyone, hey, do you know Hulk Hogan? Even though if you never watch wrestling, people are like, yeah, it's probably the guy that, you know, does the flexing shit. If you were to tell a random person, you know what Ozzy Osbourne looks like, they'd probably be like, no. Right? Not most people. But Hulk Hogan, that's like been a fucking name in television for forever. Not only in the WWF and WCW, but he was a movie actor. Okay, I mean, Rocky, was it Rocky 3? Did he do what, that little nanny? Wasn't he the nanny or something? Like, Hogan was just everywhere, bro. The plushies, the toys, everything. His handlebar mustache was most iconic. But anyways, people were happy. People were praising of his death, and that's just not cool, bro. And I don't know the full story, but there's this social media influencer called Joey Swole or some shit like that. And what he does is from what I can tell, these little thoughts, these little girls that wear tight spandex, and which I don't mind seeing at the gym, and they'll film themselves and they'll like call people, oh, why are you looking? They'll attention seeking whores. He would call out those people and tell, you know, people who are shaming like big people at the gym. He would bring awareness, and he was all about positivity, bro, in the gym. And apparently, after his death, he dressed up as Hogan and started lifting weights, and people were calling him racist. And he did a tweet where, I don't know if I saved the tweet. Did I save the fucking tweet? Where he's like, I am done. He's like, I'm done, broskies. Let me see. Oh, he's not even on fucking... Did he delete his X? Oh, I don't even see him on X anymore. Okay, here we go. No, it's on here. All the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly hope all the people I've inspired to do great things in their life and pay it forward to help others and carry on my message. But no matter how much good you do, people just wait for a reason to hate you and tear you down. You either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. Thank you for your support. I am done. First off, what a little bitch, bro. It's the internet, dude. And this is what DC Drano said was perfect. Don't never bend the knee to the woke mob, and never apologize to them. That's the key. Never apologize for being you and doing you. And I don't know what he meant by I am done, like he's done making... I don't think that's the truth. But geez, bro. Geez, come on, bro. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck the woke mob. F cancel culture. That shit is done. It's 2025. Who gives a monkey's dookie? Who cares? Nobody freaking cares. And Hogan, just like a lot of people, at 70 years old became baptized. Listen, man, we're not perfect. We're not perfect human beings, bro. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes, bro. We all make mistakes. We fuck up. There's things that I say all the time that I regret. Well, I don't regret that, you know, I wish I could take back, but there is what it is, man. People who are first to like point fingers, or they should be pointing them back at themselves, dude. But he was a firm believer of God. He found God later in life, and that's fucking awesome. I loved Hulk Hogan. Watched him as a kid. For me, it was wrestling. For me, it was Rocky. And whether he was MAGA or not, I could give two shits, bro. He entertained me, bro. I had his toys. So that sucked. Oh. Oh, look at this beautiful girl. So, this is the new one, bro. This one's great. This is another one that's got the internet fucking feeding, and I'm laughing. This is a beautiful girl. This is Sydney Sweeney. You can tell she's white, but she did an ad for American Eagle, and it was a play on words. She's talking about her jeans. It was a play on words, and the woke mob is trying to cancel her now, saying this is neo-Nazism. But somebody made a pretty funny spoof on it of her commercial.
I'm not here to tell you to buy my...
Bro,
I'm not here...
Look at that marketing, bro. You get a hot, sexy blonde, and it could have been a brunette. It could have been a red. It doesn't matter, bro. You get a hot girl talking about looking fine as hell. She is gorgeous. And you putting her in a fucking muscle car. You got a banger of a fucking commercial. And guess what? It's all the blue-haired, ugly fucking monster-looking people who are protesting this, calling it... You can tell... her word on play, the play on words, right? Jeans, you get it. People were calling that, like, they've been trying to cancel this chick out forever, bro. Just because she's a hot, gorgeous looking woman, bro. Nothing wrong with that commercial, bro. There's nothing wrong. I can guarantee you, bro. Those jeans are selling like hotcakes, bro. This probably selling like hotcakes. I want to get a pair of jeans like that, bro. Fuck it, man. Denim. I love Tesla. Absolutely. I'm gonna go. No. Yes. What's up, Wicked? How you doing? I give me those jeans. I'm sorry, Wicked. I think she's better than Sabrina, bro. I'm sorry, dude. She is just... I don't know if it's her eye. It's her lips. She has a really cute nose. There's something about her nose, bro. Cute. Great. She looks great in jeans, too, bro. Great in jeans. Video challenge, what's up, dude? Sorry I have been missing. Oh, you're good, bro. You haven't been missing much, video challenge. I'm only on a couple nights a week now, brother. But I'm glad that you were able to stop by this fine hump day. How are you doing, brother? You have a banger of a commercial. I want to double entendre with you. It's, bro. It's just, that's how every commercial... Do people not remember the Jessica Simpson commercial when she's like wearing the Daisy Dukes, eating that fucking Carl's Jr. burger? Like, bro, it's like, bring those back. Every fucking commercial you'll have like fucking two guys kissing now in these commercials, bro. Literally, you'll have men kissing and holding hands and just like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm old, dude, and I'm fine, you know, do whatever they want, but they wonder why their sales happen. Look what happened to Jaguar when they fucking, look what happened to Bud Light when they fucking got the tranny to fucking, dude, woke is dead. It's not dead. It's dying. It's dying. And people better get on track now because we're on a trajectory of back to normalcy. Back to normalcy. So, what's our next story? Oh, this is interesting.
Generally speaking.
For those, are you guys following this whole vape thing, bro?
Children are, that vaping has dramatically risen among children, but cigarette smoke has gone down. We have maybe 1% of American kids, depending on the highest, 3%. Generally speaking, about 1% who smoke cigarettes, and the vapes are, they don't burn tobacco, and nicotine itself does not cause cancer. There's no evidence that it's carcinogenic. It may, in fact, have some health benefits. It's clearly addictive. But it may have other health benefits. We have an NIH study that shows that that it reduces onset of Alzheimer's and of dementia. And it's infinitely preferential to smoking. I think that the nicotine pouches are probably the safest way to consume nicotine. Vapes are second, but the thing that we really want to get away from is cigarettes, because the cost to our country just of cigarette smoke, the healthcare costs about $640 billion a year.
So the best way our Department of Health, dude, Robert Kennedy Jr. is saying the best form of nicotine is through pouch form. Second is vaping. Right now, you see big tobacco. You see cigarette companies are trying to ban the whole vape stuff, dude. The whole vape thing. And dude, these tariffs begin in a couple days, August 1st. You're going to see, especially products coming out of China. Bruh. Who knows? And that's where all these vape products come from, dude. I believe they come from China. And a lot of these nicotine products, too, I believe, come from China. So it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. But this dude, in his hearing to become the director of health, popped in a nicotine pouch. He's one of us, guys. He's one of us. And he's trying to make America healthy again. And I'm always down with that, dude. I'm always down with that. Boy, did Lego hit a home run with this one. But first, let's go to some comments. Oh, Sabrina has a Dunkin' commercial where she's repeatedly says she likes yo shake her ass. It's an espresso commercial, but sounds like ass. Is she trying to get canceled? Probably not. She's not. It's because Sydney Sweeney is the hottest woman in Hollywood right now, bro. And she's white. Big tits, white, blonde, bro. Honestly, there's always something to hate about someone, dude. It's so funny. But check this out. Lego's coming out with some cool sets, bro. And this one, I am so excited for. The Nintendo Game Boy. I grew up with this sucker. Did any of you guys play the Game Boy when you were younger? Or were you guys more like Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, No, they had a Nintendo DS, and then they had the Switch or whatever. This was when I started. The first handheld was this. And then from this, I went to dude, I hope Nintendo, if they're making Sonic stuff, they have to make a buildable Sega Genesis. They just have to. They did the Atari, and they did the Nintendo. Now, they got the Game Boy. And the best thing, it's almost life size, and it's almost like a 1-to-1 scale, which it probably is a 1-to-1 scale. This is like 420 pieces, a 20-piece set. And you get 2 buildable games. You get Zelda and Super Mario Land, which is cool. These are brick built. And you got these little inserts where you can put in that flat screen there. But the coolest thing about this, bro, is that it's only, I'm saying only, but you would think because it's a Nintendo license. When Lego comes out with their ideas, they don't gotta pay licenses. The reason why Lego Star Wars is so expensive, other than all the other themes, is because there's that Lucasfilm licensing fee. which is like 20 or 30% or whatever. But the fact that this is only $60, I am stoked. This comes out, I believe, next month, and I'm picking this shit up. This is a freaking dope. This is probably going to be the next set I build. It's cheap enough. It's in my price range. But they also came out with another set not too long ago that's relatively cheap, dude. That again hits my nostalgia bones, bro. And it's an arcade. You guys saw, yeah, I showed you the arcade. I still have those custom boxes that we did. I have the Lego Live Vibe here. Bro, deal or no deal. I haven't checked today, but as soon as that app starts working again, I want to play it. But this is, again, dude, the cool thing about this one is that it comes with an exclusive minifigure, which is dope. But it's not only like in an arcade, dude. It's so, look at this, bro. Look at this. You open it and it has like a little dude chilling, vibing. Like it opens up like a little fridge type of thing, and you get something extra out of it. It's not just an exterior thing, and it looks pretty big, dude. I think this will be a great display piece here in the studio, and this is a set that I think it's roughly about the same price too, like $60, which isn't bad. This is another, I think, what is this? 468 pieces. Cool, two cool sets, dude. This is the shit that I like, bro. I like this type of shit. The Game Boy, bro, I'm jonesing over, bro. And this little arcade set. The PSP was ahead of its time. Oh, dude, the PSP was. Absolutely. The PSP had the PlayStation 1 graphics in your hand, dude. But, dude, I haven't heard nothing from the Switch 2 as far as hype or anything like that. Do any of you guys own that? Game Boy Color was before the Advance. That's right. Got all those crazy colors. Yeah. Dude, I need to get myself an old Game Boy. Those things are so badass. Yes. I had them both. JD. The Tiger Electronics are awesome, bro. You can find those in flea markets, bro. But unfortunately, I mean, if you go to eBay, you're going to pay some, like, probably $40-50 for them. But those are the best, bro. We've gone through a whole bunch of Tiger Electronic ones. They were freaking awesome, dude. They were so cool. And not only, it wasn't even a boys thing, bro. Kids, little girls had them too. They had Barbie ones, they had pink ones, they had Disney ones. They were for I see all genders. They were for boys and girls. You what? You should build dip of 25 to 50 cans. You mean Lego dip? What do you... I'm kind of confused on this, K9. What do you mean by that, brother? What do you mean by that? All right. What do you mean by that, bro? Again, guys, we're going to be going into Live Viber Spotlight shortly. So if you guys have anything to share, we'll be living over there shortly. But here we go. Let's talk a little bit of... I think where Diane Bongino is saying here is exactly what I was kind of hinting at last time we were talking about the whole you know what files, right? But this is what he tweeted 4 days ago. During my tenure here in the Deputy Director of the FBI, I have repeatedly relayed to you the things that are happening that might not be immediately visible, but they are happening. The Director and I are committed to stamping out public corruption and the political weaponization of both law enforcement and intelligence operations. It is a priority to us, but what I've learned in the course of our properly predicated and necessary investigations into these aforementioned matters has shocked me down to my core. We cannot run a republic like this. I'll never be the same after learning what I've learned. We are going to conduct these righteous and proper investigations by the book and in accordance with the law. We are going to get the answers we all deserve. As with any investigation, I cannot predict where it will land, but I promise you an honest and dignified effort of truth, not my truth or your truth, but the truth. God bless America and all those who defend her. Respectfully, Dan. The last couple sentences in that second paragraph hits hard. It's a priority, but what I've learned in the course of our properly predicated and necessary investigation to these aforementioned matters has shocked me down to my core. And the last sentence, I'll never be the same after learning what I've learned. Trump's not in the fucking files. He might be mentioned in them, but he was never in the fucking island. Remember I mentioned that maybe it is so grotesque and so bad what's being uncovered that the people would riot, the people would not be... If you got Dan Bongino saying that I would never be the same after learning what I've learned from Dan Bongino, bro, I think that we are looking at the top 1% of shit and just like, we just want the names. But I don't think people realize how sinister and how wicked some of this stuff could and probably is. So after reading this, I'm just like, bro, do your thing. Take your time. And let's see where it goes, bro. Even if it shocks the world, even if it causes mass chaos, though, everything should become to light. It should come to light. Let the people decide. Chris, have you seen the latest Happy Meal toys? They are miniatures of McDonald's restaurant fixtures, etc. Hold up. McDonald's fixtures? I'm Googling it, bro. What the hell? Are these it right here, dude? Are these it? I like the old pumpkin. This is an eBay picture. I don't know if this is it. But you're talking about fixtures. These are fixtures. That's a little weird. Dude, they used to have the coolest toys when I was a kid, bro. They had like the transforming burger and the transforming like pancake. The McDonald's breakfast used to come in this white styrofoam. Sometimes it turned to yellow, I think. But that's funny, dude. They got what, the fryer, the order window. They don't gonna lie. They don't have their fucking seating like that anymore. The top left. It's all gray. It's all boring now. That's actually pretty funny. Plus, there's statute of limitations. Fuck statute of limitations. If he did play with the little girls, I want to know, bro. Fuck that. But he didn't. He ain't dumb, bro. He ain't a dummy. He kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago because he was trying to fucking get his masseuses. He was trying to hire his workers from Mar-a-Lago. He was freaking basically, what's that word? Not hiring them. He was scouting them and trying to pick them up, bro. Used to have little Bionicles and McDonald's toys in the early 2000s and stuff like that. They had the coolest stuff ever. McDonald's was awesome, dude. McDonald's was like, if you did good in school, you're going to keep going. Yeah, they did. I like the Boo Bucket, Happy Meal, and hamburger. What do Happy Meals still come in that little cardboard thing? That little thing with the handle? Do they still come in a box or do they have it in a bag? I don't even know what gold Happy Meal. What the hell is a gold Happy Meal? They have gold Happy Meal? Poaching Beer Jams, yeah. Yeah, he didn't, bro. The reason why, listen, this is my prediction, bro. The whole Elon and Trump thing is fabricated. It's fabricated. Elon out of the blues is the reason why he doesn't want to release the list is because he's in them. Or the reason why he doesn't want to release the files is because he's in them. All right, he's in what files? It could be any files. I think Elon and Trump. I love Tesla. They're in on it, bro. They're in on it. And every day it's just happening. You just hear more talk about it. And it's going to come out. It's going to come out. It's a setup, bro. It's a setup. And I kind of caught this from the beginning. It's a setup. Elon's playing along. And we'll wait till the FBI releases it, man. I trust Dan. I really do trust Dan Bongino, bro. When Trump says, oh, enough of it. Enough of the Epstein talk. Enough of... This is old news. Enough of it. When you tell a little kid not to touch that button, what's that kid going to do? He's going to want to fucking touch that button. He's playing typical, simple reverse psychology. It's over with. It's done with. And guess what happens? The internet blows up. CNN's talking about it. CNN's saying, the Democrats, every Democrat, release the files, release the files. Come on, bro. It's like fucking, this is easy now, bro. It's super easy to see the game now. You always gotta wait. It's too easy. It's too simple, bro. This was a cool thing. This was a cool thing. Now, whenever a wrestler passes away, dude, I remember they do this 10... I'm not going to play the audio because it'll get copyrighted. But obviously, Hogan being Hogan, the following day, I think whenever... I believe this was on Monday Night Raw. Every wrestler comes out and they do a 10-bell salute. Dude, did they... I don't think... Wicked and Phoenix, I know you guys are big wrestling fans. I remember quite a few of these things. And it was always a very sad moment. Because you see these wrestlers, right? Especially if they're like heels and people who have feuds, they're all standing together. And they're very emotional, right? Is that fucking... Was that Bret Hart? And you know, they're guards down. They're actual human beings, and people are shedding tears, man. And Hulk Hogan, you guys know the story about Chris Benoit. Oh, I thought you were. They don't do it for every wrestler who passes away. Only the big name ones. And Hogan was definitely one of the biggest. Ric Flair has got to be under... Oh, I forgot about Flair. All right, guys. Let's have fun with this one. We'll do one more question, then we're going to Live Hour Spotlight. What is the most... What is the most disappointing travel destination in the U.S.? What would you say? Maybe it's a place that you've been to before. Think of a place that you visited to. What is the most disappointing place you've ever visited? What do you think is the most disappointing travel destination? This has got to... I'm thinking it's going to be in the Midwest. I am not sure. But if you've been to somewhere in the West Coast, somewhere in the South, that was severely disappointing, where is it at? Ohio is such a big-ass place, bro. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some people who agree with you. But you got to be specific, bro. You can't just throw out a state. Bro. I'm not gonna bring it up just because it's or show the video, but I'm sure JD knows, and I'm sure all of you guys know what happened in Cincinnati, right? That was fucking wild, and that's another divisive. Well, it's not really divisive. I don't want to get into racial stuff here on the live vibe. Politics is already the borderline there. But yeah, bro, that shit. The Cincinnati mayor should get canned. That's all I gotta say. Anywhere with the Raising Canes. Well, that's Port St. Lucie because we got a bunch of those here. There's there's a lot of cities that have Raising Canes there, JD. I'm trying to think of places that I've been. I mean, where my brother was stationed in Arizona, Sierra Vista, I mean, it wasn't disappointing. It was actually nice. Arizona, anywhere in Arizona is nice. But I'm trying to think of all the places. I mean, I've been to a lot of fucking places. Oklahoma's pretty. Actually, Oklahoma. Kansas, too, bro. There's nothing in Kansas, dude. Sorry for people who live in Kansas and Oklahoma. I mean, the Dippers retreat was just like, yeah, it was a beautiful lake, but I don't know. It was just barren. Kansas was just fucking. That was just I fucking drove straight through Kansas and went down to Wichita. That was pretty disappointing, bro. There's fucking like nothing in Kansas, dude. Sorry for you Kansas folks out there. That would be my suggestion. Yes, that's what I've heard, Wicked. It's literally just a rock. And what state is that in? Is it? Oh, I'm lagging. It's all the way in the East Coast, right? Isn't it by Connecticut? No. Where's Plymouth Rock at, Wicked? What state? I'm getting a little bit of lag here, guys. What's up, Elena? How you doing, Elena? What's up, Elena? Long time no see. How you doing, Elena? The reservation. Fuck. So much shit passes. Yeah, I know. I know. I've been to some nice reservations in California. Ninja. They were very beautiful places. Maybe not. Well, obviously, they were all during, you know, where all the casinos are and everything's all nice and beautiful and prettied up and stuff. But, yeah. Omaha, Nebraska. Video challenge. That's a major city, though, isn't it? Sierra Vista is in the middle of not much. No, the thing is, it's all the way like southern east of Arizona. I'm trying to think, like, I went golfing there, and that was a bunch of deer on there, and Arizona, it snowed there too. So, no, that's actually quite nice. I'm just trying to think of, I've been to all over the United States. I'm just trying to think of like the places where like we went and it was like disappointing. But I went to visit my brother. It was like we did touristy shit besides. No, we went to Bisbee. That was a fun ass fucking trip. But the question, the most disappointing travel destination in the U.S. is Omaha, Nebraska. Massachusetts. That can't be that bad. Video challenge. Massachusetts. Oh, it is. It's, dude, I've seen photos. It's like there's like an overlook with little gates, and you look down, and it's like dirt, and it's a fucking rock, dude. It's a fucking rock, bro. I'm healing and doing PT 3 times a week. Hell yes. You're only getting stronger, Elaine. I can only imagine. It's nice to see Elena. I feel like it's been forever. You guys, football season starts tomorrow, man. Football season starts tomorrow, which is awesome because the Chargers played the Detroit Lions to start off. None of the starters are playing, but the game's, I think, 8 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be able to catch. I'll probably be back home by halftime, but I'm excited for football season, man. I think they cut preseason short as well, I think. I think they cut preseason short, didn't they? To only like 3 games or something. Let's see. So we got the game tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's on NBC and Peacock. Week 1. Preseason week 1, week 2, week 3. Yeah. So there's only 3 games. There's usually like 4 games. I want to say 4 games for preseason. So they might have cut it by 1 game. But dude, we're a month away from the fucking start. Oh man, Chargers on a Friday, dude. Come on, bruh. Oh, 8 p.m. Friday? Sao Paulo. That's right. Chargers. Oh my God. Chargers Chiefs. Friday. So, I'm not going to show that game. Dang it. So starting week 2, I'll be streaming on Sundays of the NFL season. And it's going to be... well, fudge cakes and brownies is on a Monday. Dang it, 10 p.m. Woo! That's gonna be a late night work night, but fuck it. Oh man, I'm just excited. I'm excited for the season. All right, guys, we're going to our Discord here. Let me go back to chat really quick. All jokes aside, having trouble coming up with anywhere. That was just boring to me. Even flying all over the states from DC to Seattle was fascinating, and that's the best way to look at it. There is no disappointing places, man. You make the best wherever you're at, dude. I like that. I like that. You were a roadie with your mom? That's cool, dude. Being a roadie with my mom on a trip to Arkansas, I think when she was still a truck driver, was fun to me. Somehow travel just never seems to bore me. Being stuck in the same town for too long bores me. Dude, there's people, I don't know. Like, I know Ninja's not the fondest whenever she goes to AZ. Being on the road. At least from what I understand from Ninja. It's an excruciating drive. But I love road trips, bro. I could always have fun. If I'm the one driving. And when I drove from California to Florida, it was fun. I was rushed, but I was the only one driving. Me and Jesse were driving our own car, so it was just vibing with my own music. I had a blast, man. I had a blast. I like the open road, though. I like the open road. All right, guys, we're going to our Discord here. I've been stuck on the sofa and I don't have any control. And I don't have control of the TV. What do you mean you're stuck in a sofa? You don't got a TV remote, Elena? Dude. Bro, they need to make TV remotes like fluorescent colors, bro. It's so dumb that they make them black. They need to make them like white. Or you need to put some like glow in the dark shit. Because you always lose that remote. Especially me, like in my bedroom, I have a black Xbox remote. When the lights are off, bro, you ain't gonna find that shit, dude. Literally step outside and find a decent sized rock. It's the same thing. I liked how you put a picture of Ozzy, dude. Dude, I think today was his funeral in Birmingham, dude. Today I saw some images. Bro, what the F happened to Kelly Osbourne, bro? She looks unrecognizable. What happened to her? Did she get like plastic surgery? She looks completely different from the Osbourne show. She doesn't even look like Kelly Osbourne, bro. But it was sad seeing them, bro. And there was a bunch of fans out there for his funeral. I don't know if it was a tribute or it was a funeral, but it was sad, man. Freaking Ozzy, dude. Preseason is 3 games. Elena knows her shit already. Hell yes. I will see you October 23rd. School. Are we playing the Vikings on the 23rd? You're a Vikings fan, bro? Minnesota. Dude, that's bitching. That's bitching, Phoenix. That's bitching, dude. No way there was a worse. Dude, this isn't this isn't United States, bro. It was. Oh, so you did see it? Yeah, that sucks. Wicked. I'm gonna catch some clips of. Yeah, Ozzy, dude. I know. That is true though for Ninja. Yeah, that drive through Satan's taint from Barstool till you get to the kingdom is a long stretch of desert. It's pretty hot. That's true. You don't get to see much because you're going from California, which is a desert. Once you leave, like yeah. But once you see those brown light tan rocks turn to orange, oh, that's beautiful. But yeah, you got to get through the freaking Cali. And yeah. Yeah, that's all Texas, man. Texas is like that too. New Mexico, Texas, that shit all just blends in together, dude. But once, dude, it got beautiful once you started going to Louisiana and seeing all them trees and everything. You can see this terrain just completely change. It's beautiful though. It's hot as shit. But here we go. Stand. He's getting the auroras, dude. This is so... I want to witness one of these in my lifetime. I want to. Because of the crazy canine solar flares that have been going on lately, a lot of people in the United States have been able to see these. And follow Space Weather on X, bro. They'll let you know where the auroras are and where you can see them in your state or when they'll happen. But he's in freaking Australia, dude. And he's seeing... I didn't know you can see these way down there, bro. These are so sick, dude. Gorgeous photos, Stan. Cash, a sample of a song beat I made this month. If you go on BandLab to check it out, the full song with other tracks I made, hopefully y'all enjoy. It's not playing anything, dude. Cash, you gotta fucking find a way to download it so we can hear it. There's 15 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. I got it muted. There's 15-second clip. Oh, here we go. All right, Cash. Has that lo-fi vibe to it, dude. I like that. So if you go to BandLab, guys, at Cash Money 760, you can listen to the full track there, man. Hell yes. Hell yes. According to Google, Kelly had gastric sleeve. Gastric sleeve? Is that just gastric bypass? Jaw surgery for her underbite and brow lift. Wow. Well, to have money, I guess, right? Dang, jaw surgery. Yeah, she had a wide jaw. She had a wide jaw. She just looks completely different, dude. And right, I would think Wicked might know this. After Ozzy's last show, at the end of the show, I want to say the DJ of Slipknot proposed to Kelly Osbourne in front of Ozzy. And now she's engaged. So I remember reading or seeing that video of the dude from Slipknot proposing to Kelly. And that's an awesome moment that they were able to do in front of Ozzy, which is cool, man. Which is cool. That just sucks, dude. Oh, that's 73 though. I mean, he lived a long life, man. But getting getting Slurpees at the Pride gas station at the AZ border is pretty damn good. That's 114 degrees drive whiskey. The cat's expression face looks as if he's waiting for my meal order at the diner. That's Cash Money's profile pic, dude. It's shit. Some of the shots me and my dog took at Puptopia. Reggie. What the hell, Reggie?
Yeah, Vicky.
Reggie's got his dogs in like competitions and shit, dude. Look at Reg.
Mookie. Come on, boy. Mookie boy. Mookie boy. Mookie boy, come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Oh, that's a good dog.
It's like,
Oh, that dog don't care. Did I say poop? I think it was Puptopia, not Pooptopia. Puptopia. Oh, Reggie and his dog. That's a good. Look at those blue eyes. The dog's got Elena's blue eyes. Smooch booth. That's cool, Reg. I haven't seen Reg in a while. I hope Reg is okay, man. I hope Reg is vibing. Puptopia Festival. This is definitely Big Bear, bro. Big Bear is so awesome, dude. Oh, his dad and the dog. I love those. JD, late night walks on the beach are my peaceful place. Bro. I can see it bright as day on my iPad. But, dude, look at them stars, bro. It's kind of harder to tell on screen. But night walks on the beach, absolutely, dude. I've done it a couple times. A lot when I was younger. A lot during those bonfires and drink fires and shit. But I did it here in Florida once with Jesse and some friends. And it's beautiful, man. When it's like pitch dark. Not pitch dark. You obviously have the moonlight. But being at the beach at night is a different vibe, dude. Because you're more attuned, because it's just quieter, right? You don't have kids screaming, and especially if you're like the only one out there, the sound of the ocean is so significant and so peaceful, man. If any of you guys live in the beach, man, and you haven't gone at night just to walk at night, it is peaceful. And absolutely, JD, I totally get. Look at the stars, bro. You guys. Look at the stars. You guys hear about that alien spaceship that's going to hit Earth in about 2027? You see that scare tactic they're trying to pull? This guy from Harvard, there's this alien spacecraft that is 7 miles long that's in trajectory to go to Earth. And it's specifically hiding behind the sun so that we cannot track it. What's going on, guys? Come on. Come on. You telling me you're tracking an object that's an interstellar space something, and you're tracking it that it's gonna be here in a couple years based on its distance and blah blah blah. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Anything that's extraterrestrial, that's not from this Earth, it's not fucking running on diesel, dude. Like, it's gonna probably be able to be here instantaneously, and we won't be able to track it with our technology. There's just no freaking way. That's how I feel about aliens. If there's aliens out there that are not from this planet, we are not gonna be able to detect them. They will be able to just either go through a wormhole or teleport or be here, and there's just no way. That's just my opinion. Why are they pushing this narrative? I don't know. Divisiveness, it's weird. He did, Sid Wilson. That's right, Sid Wilson from Slipknot. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. One of these days I want to revisit Big Bear. Cooler. Oh, it's always 10 to 15 degrees cooler, whatever that's under the mountain. Wherever the under the mountain temp is, up there, way cooler. The beach at night is surreal. What's up, Daniel? Happy Wednesday. Hello, everyone. What is up? It's not, bro. It's gonna be some other form of something, bro. I don't know why they're pushing these stupid little things, bro. From the moment I heard, this is from Wicked. From the moment I heard the opening of Sabbath's War Pigs, I was hooked and haven't looked back since. I know I'm known as a live vibe juggalo, but Ozzy will always be my favorite artist of all time. I adore him and his music more than anything. There will never be another Prince of Darkness. Fly high, Ozzy, until we meet on the other side. I will always love and remember you. That's awesome. Look at that cassette deck, bro. That is so sick. Look at that. He's got... I had that... I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. He's got the fucking... He's got the, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and, Darth Maul set. The old one. I forgot what that set was called. It's the dual set. But anyways, that's sick. Yeah, dude. No, for sure, dude. He's had, like... fucking like 50 hits, bro. If you were to ask someone, do you know Black Sabbath or Ozzy, and be like, no, I never heard their music, and you played like a random song by, they're like, oh yeah, I know. You know how there's bands like, oh, I don't know that like, what was that band that freaking Renee? Whatever happened to Renee? We haven't seen Renee in a while. The Vern or the Ver or whatever. I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of bands I never heard of, but you play their hits, you're gonna know them. Just because their music is used everywhere, in sporting events and movie soundtracks, everywhere. Everywhere. Wasn't Ice already dealing with it? Oh, that's messed up, bro. You guys, thank you for sharing your spotlight freaking photos. What do we got? Let me check back my Twitter. Let me see if I miss anything. Aliens have given you 60 seconds to show them 2 items to prove humanity is worth saving. What do you show them? That's an interesting question. That's super interesting. Aliens have given you 60 seconds to show them 2 items to prove humanity is worth saving. What do you show them? I don't know. What 2 items can you show someone to say that, hey, don't kill us? I would show them a picture of an infant, a baby. I don't know you would call a baby an item. Either show a picture of a pregnant woman, right? That would be one smart. You're not gonna fucking show them your iPhone, bro. I'm not gonna show them my freaking DeLorean Lego build. Finding 2 items. A picture of humans showing love or community, right? Would you play them a song? Would you give them an Ozzy album? That's the 60 seconds to save humanity, bro. I don't know. Look at a nice one, Elena. A big bushy one, Elena. Or a vagina, guys. Well, I mean, I was kind of there with showing a pregnant woman. But think, guys, of everything in history, we get to live at the same time as these legends that are slowly leaving us. Absolutely. There's a lot of legends that weren't with us or alive when I was born. I believe Bob Marley died a few years before I was even born. Elvis was gone before I was born, I believe. I'm just grateful to live during Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is forever everything. Everything. Which one, bro? The fucking Trump mix match or the actual original Sydney Sweeney? Yeah. Same, bro. Same. I'd be like, I'll just show. This is worth saving right here. Elena, what do you think of Sydney Sweeney? Do you think she's hot? You think she's hot, Elena? I think gorgeous. Show a picture of me. That is so messed up. I'm not, dude. The aliens you wouldn't finish that sentence. You're not gonna show the aliens Two Girls One Cup. You're just not gonna do that, bro. I would, you know what? If you were to show them that, I'd be like, alien, what button do I need to push? Let me hit the button. Let me drive the boat. Let me hit that button. I think she's hot, says Elena. She's hot. You guys are hilarious. Freaking JD. We have good genes. You guys are some funny ass fuckers, dude. All right, guys. If you guys haven't done so already, please do me a favor and like this video. It's always a joy having you guys on. Whoever shows up, man. It's awesome. I love to see your guys' faces. And for those I haven't seen in a while, thank you for stopping by, man. Hope you all have a great rest of the week, man. I won't be on till Monday, unfortunately. It's quite a ways from now, but you guys keep vibing, man. Keep vibing. Keep submitting your photos on Spotlight. For your Patreon subscribers, I'm putting up a video soon. I'm going to do a loadout. I'm going to show you what I prep for work. I'm going to try to film some content tomorrow morning. Everything I take with me for a full day's work. I think it'll be kind of interesting. Give you a reasoning behind things. That'll be on my Patreon. But I appreciate you guys. Elena, it's nice seeing you. Wicked as well. Phoenix, obviously JD Ninja, Bay. You guys are all fucking awesome, man. Video challenge. Thank you for your insights today, bro. Oh, K9, I hope you're still vibing. Chill on them solar flares, brother. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. You got to be your own biggest fan, even when you're your own worst enemy. Ozzy Osbourne. Love it. That's a good one, Wicked. Hell yes. Wicked, thanks, bro. I needed to hear that quote right now. Phoenix, stay strong, brother. I know you're probably going through some shit, bro, but we love you, dude. We love you, man. Keep strong, dude. Keep the vibes high, bro. Things are gonna get better. I love you guys. Spread love, spread positivity. I love you, Elena. Thank you so much. You guys, if you're on the fence or anything and want someone to talk to, Even though if you've never tried it before, try God. Try speaking to God, man. It's been doing me wonders. Honestly. Lord's our fucking, he's our savior, man. He's always with you. You're never alone. You're never alone. Speak to the Lord. God bless you all. I love you all. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.